Blog Talk Radio. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. I'm writer, author, and producer Evon Latrail. And as always, I would like to thank you guys for tuning into my show. So on my last show, I had a guest, Bobby Washington. And Bobby, if you out there listening, I want to tell you thank you so much for coming on the show. And I look forward to having you on the show again. And also with Bobby being on the show, I somehow forgot to say Happy New Year to everyone. So, oh my gosh, Happy New Year, everyone. It's still January, so I'm not that late, but Bobby had wanted to do a 30-minute show, and somehow I hit the button for 15 minutes, and I think it's maybe because I'm so used to doing 15-minute shows only, and because of that, the shows are time once you put everything in, so we had to wrap everything up. So I was just like all over the place. So guys, again, I just would like to say Happy New Year. I hope this year brings you guys happiness and joy. And also remember that it does not take a new year to bring on a change, to bring on anything that you set your mind to, any goals that you have, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, goals, dreams, or just a change. It does not take a new year. It only takes a new day. And sometimes it could be later on in the day to bring on that change. So, so I know some people are just hooded and ratchet and ghetto. Oh, it's a new year. It's a new me. But it's a new year. It's the same you with different dreams, different goals, hopefully a better mindset. And like I said, with that being said, I just hope everyone have a great new year. If for whatever reason you can't reach your goals or somehow you get sidetracked, don't get discouraged. Keep pushing. Believe in yourself. And hopefully, everything that you want to happen, everything that you want in life will you will achieve. Now, I'm not saying don't have fun and don't turn up, but I am saying don't turn up too much that you forget to focus on you and your goals. You want to keep high standards. You want to keep good morals. So with that being said, I'm going to get into my show, into the topic. And today's topic is mixing business and pleasure, the entertainment business. So let's see. For the people who have been following me for over 20 years, you guys know how I started off. You guys know how I got my start. I started off as a calendar girl, selling calendars, posters, T-shirts, and all that stuff. I worked with different photographers. I started doing hooks for rappers, did some writing, met some celebrities, hung out at the parties, and I had a blast. I mean, come on, I was in my early 20s, so I had a blast. I was actually having a blast at first. At first, I was really having a blast. I had an awesome time. But as a young woman with a hot, sexy, youthful body who didn't know much about the business, and I was just so eager and excited about everything, I was very naive to certain things because, hey, I'm young. And, hey, I was just young and I was naive. But no matter how young I was and how naive I could have been at the time, I did stand my grounds when it came to crossing the line of business and pleasure. And the majority of the people that I work with, they wanted to cross the line. It was a very few that was focused on business and business only. And when I say very few, maybe 2 people. And I dealt with a lot of people. I met so many people. Oh my gosh. And like I said, from photographers, from rappers, writers, producers, just so many different people in entertainment people. I mean, in the entertainment business, excuse me on that. In the entertainment business, I just met so many different people. So it's just a lot of unprofessional people out there. And for any young ladies out there that's listening to me, my advice to you is to have someone represent you. Let's see, a family member, preferably a guy. You can have someone represent you as your manager, as your assistant. It is good to have someone with you. And like I said, it's preferably a guy. If I had to do it all over again, I definitely would do it differently. And it's different when you have a guy talking to another guy. But for whatever reason, you decide not to wait on anyone, just like I did, and you want to focus on your goals and your talent. That's the main thing. Like if you just say, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to do this myself. Focus on your goals. That's what you need to do. Focus on your talent. You have to know your talent, and you have to know what it is that you're bringing to the table. And with that being said, you have to know your worth, because anyone can promise you anything if you give them sex. You can sleep with all these guys and still be at the bottom, still be at the same place, still be where you started. I was offered cars and condos and, Trail, you should come live with me. Why would I live with you? We don't even have anything going on. So that's why I say, you really have to be careful, and you have to recognize game. Recognize game, but rather you know game or not, you have to know. I mean, it's basically common sense. So you have to recognize game when someone is just trying to put it out there. If you put your time and work into a project with someone and it's not going anywhere, it's easy for me to tell you, don't get discouraged. I mean, of course I'm going to say don't get discouraged, but I mean, you are going to get discouraged. I mean, that's life. I mean, you done put all this time and work, and it's like, okay, you're still not going anywhere. And if that's the case, you have to decide, okay, do I need to do things differently? And the person that I'm working with, maybe this may be the end of this chapter for in my life with this person. Maybe this ride have stopped and I have to get on another bus. And maybe I will revisit this person with this same project later, or with another project. Maybe we may get more creative the next time we work together or whatever, but you do have to take time and regroup. You always have to take some time to yourself and regroup and just think, okay, what's going on? Because there's no business like show business. And I'm pretty sure you guys have heard that thing has been going on before all of us was born. And that is the truth. There is no business like show business. So maybe it's not the right timing. Maybe it may not be the right person that you're working with, or maybe it may not be the right project. Maybe you have to, like I said, take some time and regroup. But again, that's life. But no matter what you do, you want to put your talent into it. Don't put no sex into it. Don't put no sex. You have to. That's why I said you have to know your worth. You have to know your talent and put your talent into it. Put everything that you have except for the sex. And yes, I myself became discouraged over and over and over. Oh my gosh, because it was like a pattern of different guys with different lines. Like, hey, I'm cooking. I just had different things like on my voicemail, like, hey, what are you doing? I'm cooking. Call me when you get this message. The game is on, or the fight is on. Come over so we can watch. No, hell no. No way. I'm not going to nobody's house because they're cooking. I can cook myself, or I could do what I do best when it comes to eating. I can order something, okay? So, and I don't even like sports like that. And anyone who know me, if you get to know me, if you really know anything about me, you're not going to say, come over and watch the sports or the fight or whatever, because you're going to know that I'm not into sports like that. I mean, yeah, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but I'm still not even into sports like that. I mean, when the Steelers whenever the Steelers play, like, I hope they win, but I don't sit and just watch the whole game, because I'm, like I said, I'm not into sports like that. So if you are into me, or if you're paying attention to what I like and what I don't like, you're not going to come at me about no sport. So if you calling me, telling me to come over and watch the game with you, then you have no idea what I like, and you don't know anything about me. So, again, that's it's not good. It's really not good when people are always trying to cross the line. So if you're not calling me to do a project or to make some money or figure out how we can make money from this project, then don't call my phone. If I said before, if I have to sleep my way to the top, I'm going to be to the bottom for a long ass time. And I told these guys that, okay? So, like, no, there's no, yeah, but no, no. I can buy my own food. I don't need anybody to cook for me. And that's it. Like I said, I mean, let's try to figure out how to make some money. Ladies, like I said, just don't fall for the trap. I had a really good friend. Oh my gosh, me and him was really good friends. I have no idea if he's listening to this or not, but I used to tell him, like, yeah, this guy disappointed me, that guy disappointed me, that guy, because it's just like, after a while, like, every guy says the same thing in the beginning. Oh, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. I don't know what's wrong with these fools, Everybody always say that, but yeah, I ain't like that. I'm about my bread. I'm about my money. I'm trying to do this. And then next thing you know, it's another disappointment. Somehow it gets to somebody wanting to cross the line, and no. So long story short, I had a friend, and later he wanted to try some projects or whatever, and one day he told me, he was like, Trell, you're going to get mad at me. I'm like, no, I'm not mad at you for what? He was like, I got something to tell you, but you're going to get mad. I'm like, no, tell me. And long story short, because my time is wrapping up, I just know that I was very disappointed. Oh, my gosh, I was so disappointed. So I had to take break after break and regroup and like, okay, let me just try to do this here myself, and let me do this myself. And that's why I started doing a lot of things myself, making money myself, because of all of the disappointments. And maybe because this girl slept with you or that girl slept with you, that's their business, because I'm not going to sleep with you. So I know my worth. I know what I bring. I have all types of talents and ideas. So no, I'm not going to mix business with pleasure. And I advise you all to do the same, but to each his own. Everybody is going to do what they want to do. And then working with different photographers, especially when I'm on the beach and I'm wearing this and I'm wearing that, and they're going to see you half naked, they're going to see you naked. Sometimes they have to help you with some of the outfits, but that goes with the territory. So it doesn't matter, because again, this is a business. So if I have to pose this type of way, or if I have to pose that type of way, it's still, it's still a business. And it's really hard because, like I said, some people don't like to keep it professional, but just remember, like I said, you have to recognize the game, and most of all, you have to know your talent and you have to know your worth. Guys, I have to wrap it up, and I hope this was good enough. I can always do a part 2, but I hope this was helpful to anyone out there trying to get into the entertainment business. Thank you guys so much. I'm Evon Latrail. Later. Love you.